Tank, do you copy?
What up, fellas? How we doing?
What's going on, man? We're doing great here. We're doing great. Joining us on a Tuesday. Does that mean today is like on a short week? This is like your Thursday ritual, but it's on a Tuesday?
Yeah, it's like my Thursday and Friday. Get to put it all in one day. So, just get the work done.
Absolutely. How is the body feeling right now? How does a Thursday short week game feel to you at this moment?
Me personally,
Yeah.
my body is actually feeling pretty good. So ain't got nothing to complain about. Came out of last Saturday game with a couple of nicks and bangs, but overall, feeling pretty good.
Hey, Tank, congratulations on the great victory against the Eagles. That thing wasn't easy, man. I mean, we were sweating it out with you guys on that final drive. Can you kind of talk about going through something like that? And is it one of those things where you just don't say anything to your teammates? Does everybody kind of know, or are you guys kind of talking to each other like, man, we have got to shut this thing down now? How do you handle that as that is going on, that drive's going on?
I mean, just love to be in, those adversity type of situations.
Sure.
And especially during the regular season, I feel like it's a great opportunity for our team to grow, but also, put an emphasis on things that we need to get better on. So, we had a couple of games, that went down to the wire a couple of weeks ago, and, things was different. The score was 40-34, to the other team. So,
right.
For us to come back out last week and make those type of adjustments for us to win the game, it was pretty special to me.
Hey, Tank, people are, and I know in the media, everybody's making a big deal about, the Cowboys pass rush, non-existent. I watched the All-22. I don't know how you get home when you guys are running a twist stunt and the ball's already gone. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell folks on the radio every day. They're like, oh, no, Brian, you're just being a homer. No, I'm not. I'm just telling you, they run stunts up front, and they as soon as they get into the twist, ball's out. You can't rushing the passer that way. Teams have kind of figured out they're not going to let you guys sick that rush on them, are they?
Right. Yeah, and that's all you explain to people is you see the first half of the season, the rush was at a premium.
Sure.
And now we're getting closer to the postseason. More teams are starting to run the ball, so I feel like our run defense should be at a premium right now. And I mean, we got the guys in the room to rush the passer at any time, but we still need, time to get there.
Yeah.
Did it feel like how did they play differently against you guys, they being the Eagles, compared to that first matchup without having Hurts? How did that change things for their offense?
I mean, I think, mostly they still ran their offensive package. I think it changed morally of, the design quarterback runs and the swap zones and things like that. But other than that, I feel like, it's pretty the same.
They talk about the Eagles with having the best offensive line in the league. As somebody who sees it firsthand, does that feel like a fair statement to you?
Really don't know. To be honest, I put that behind me, on Sunday. It's just morally focused on Tennessee right now. Most likely we'll see the Eagles down the line somewhere, but just taking it one game at a time. I mean, Tennessee got a pretty, good offensive line too. So, you just got to, put more emphasis on worrying about Tennessee this week and, worry about the Eagles when we see them again.
This will be your first time playing in Tennessee as a Cowboy?
Yeah, actually it is. I missed 2014. So, being able to go out there, this year, special, I think is one or two other stadiums that I haven't, played in yet. So, just trying to catch all 32.
Yeah. Well, what are the other ones? Do you know them off the top?
Well, I missed San Diego. Yeah. The new Raiders.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about, Buffalo.
Buffalo. Okay. Yeah.
You didn't miss anything that Buffalo, Tank. We were there for that. That was in DallasCowboys.com. That was the plane. We flew through a tornado to get back home. We had to land in Houston. It was not a good trip.
Oh, not a good time.
It was just not a good trip at all.
Oh yeah.
But okay, Tank. Let me ask you this though. Tennessee's in a situation now where their game against you doesn't mean anything for them as far as the playoffs or getting into the playoffs. And so they maybe might treat it like a preseason game. Is that a lot different in preparing for a team that with the Eagles, they're trying to win the game, and Tennessee might not be because they might be looking at the Jacksonville game. Is it different personnel that you have to worry about? I mean, because, Derrick Henry might play, might not play, or do you just prep it like, hey, he's going to play, Brian, don't worry about it, and go about your business that way?
Yeah, I think we don't leave anything to chance. We prepare the same way each and every week. Make sure we're preparing for all their best players, but also, their type of play. I mean, I don't feel like, when the players leave, the scheme change. Right. And, they're going to still have the same scheme, same formations, run things the same way, whether, those players in or out. So, just putting more respect on, worrying about the scheme and, the type of formations and stuff they like to run.
Tank, this probably doesn't matter to y'all, but it does to the fans. It's kind of a strange thing. They always ask me what color jerseys you're wearing, but you guys are going with the color rush, all white and the all white helmet.
Okay.
Can you give us a little thought about what you think about when you have to wear your alternate uniforms? Is that something when you walk into the locker room, you look at me like, okay, I can roll with this look today?
Oh, most definitely. The color rush jerseys fire, man. So, just put more on you that you want to go out there and make plays and be seen in those jerseys. I mean, you don't get to wear the color rush all the time. So, I feel like it's special moments when you get to wear them and, get to take them home and, post them up and say, I got 2 sacks this day in this jersey,
There you go.
I like that. Does Tank Lawrence have a kind of a man cave that's got great moments and items, jerseys, photos, and things like that from the career?
I ain't create my actual man cave yet, but I got a man cave where I got just my transition from JUCO, Boise State, and then to the Cowboys. So yeah, I got a couple of pictures to remind me for sure.
I love it. A lot of the Tolos are texting in right now, curious of what's the mindset going in to a game where you're going to play a running back that might be just as big as you and Derrick Henry.
Hey, no matter how big they are, they must fall.
Yeah.
Have you played Henry before? I guess with this.
Oh yeah,
you have.
Yeah, I played him here. What it was, 2017, 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it stand out to you, like when you think about tough players to bring down throughout your career? Would he be at the top of that list?
Yes, but it really comes down to the type of player you are and your tackling and how you go about things. I mean, you go up high, most likely you're gonna catch a stiff arm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just putting respect on it and just understanding how to go about it.
You brushing up on some country music before you head to Nashville?
Nah, I ain't gonna be there that long.
What's on the Tank Lawrence game day playlist? I don't know if we've asked you this yet.
I mean, it varies, man. Some days I can be on gospel. Some days, I can be on NBA YoungBoy. So it really just depends, man. It's like night and day.
Are you one of those guys that takes suggestions? Do people like, hey, you need to listen to this? Are you going to go listen to it, or you just kind of give them, like you say, give them the stiff arm of the Heisman? Like, no, man, I ain't listening to that.
I show a little love. I catch the first minute. If it ain't rocking for me, then it got to go.
Okay, so we've had a stat of the day all year measuring Russell Wilson's touchdown passes with the amount of bathrooms he has in his Denver mansion. He's got 12 bathrooms, by the way. What's the perfect amount of bathrooms in a man's house?
Wow,
it's a brain buster, I know.
12 though.
Yeah,
He's got 12. Yeah.
12.
I mean, I know there's certain parts of that house that he don't even walk to, but I think. I mean, 6 for sure. 6 is a good number.
6 is the sweet spot there. You got to have one that's kind of off in a way that allows you to distance yourself. If you got company coming over and things are happening that you don't want to be having, you got to go to the far bathroom, right, to make sure that it's not hitting anybody there. That's a heady play. But what about the urinal? Would you ever do a urinal in your bathroom so where you don't even have to worry about the toilet, you just go in urinal style?
Yeah. I think that's very necessary, especially for men. We
for
hear
sure.
a lot of complaining
doubt.
about
exactly.
little pee on the floor and stuff. We ain't got time for that.
That splashback is problematic, no question. Wait, so is that Tank Lawrence right now confirming he has a urinal in his house somewhere?
No, soon to be though.
Soon to be. Okay, along with the man cave. Tank, we love you. We appreciate it, man. Good luck on Thursday.
All right, appreciate it, fellas.